know that you're trying to hold on by a string. You trying to hold on by your thread right now. Like, life is trying to take the one little thread that you got and snap that boy, and you just life be life. And I know right now it seems like it might be all over the place. You don't know what's next, and you just got your fingers crossed that something the sky is gonna crack open. And I'm here to tell you that the sky is not cracking open until Jesus returns, which means you were put on this earth, and every day you get a chance to breathe, and you have to do something with your life. Hey y'all, we are back. How you feeling? How you doing? What's good? What's popping? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and subscribing today. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you hit the like, comment, and subscribe button because you might want to stick around. And if you're an OG babe and you ain't new to this, you true to this, hi, drop a comment in the comments. Let me know that you an OG. Let me know that you are here, and let me know that you is rocking with me. Okay, so it's kind of windy today. Okay, so hi guys, my name is Kayana. I'm a 24-year-old entrepreneur, hairstylist, and content creator. Honestly, just 3 years ago, honestly, I was struggling. I was broke. I was down bad. I didn't know where to go. I was homeless, living in my car, back and forth between my car and my mama's living room floor. And I remember taking in some words and advice that I got from Steve Harvey, and I just began to create vision boards by writing down the life that I wanted, the life that I see myself having, and dedicating and attracting it into my life. And here we are 2 years later. I'm 24 years old. I am living in my own house. I'm a successful business owner and entrepreneur, and life is good. But most importantly, I'm happy. Most importantly, I have God to thank for everything that he has put in my life. But when he said faith without works is dead, and you have not because you ask not, he meant that. So let's get into it. Today's video, we're gonna talk about direction. Okay, I know that right now it might feel like you don't have any direction in life. You don't really know what's what. You just know that you're trying to hold on by a string. You trying to hold on by your thread right now. Like, life is trying to take the one little thread that you got and snap that boy, and you just holding on trying to figure out what's going on. But baby, listen, if you don't put in the GPS, your final destination of where you want to go, life is going to take you wherever. And that's probably why you experiencing everything that you're experiencing right now, because you don't know where you want to go. You have it in your head, but you're not actually putting it out in the earth. And when God created you, he created not only your imagination, but he created your voice, and he put power in it and put the ability to speak life and build things in it. Y'all don't mind my curtain, it's windy and I'm by the window. But he gave you the ability, he gave you that power because you are his creation, and he gave you the ability to be able to speak your imagination. See, God thought about what he wanted, he seen what he wanted, and he spoke those things into creation. And he gave us that same ability to speak those things into creation, and then to use our hands and our feet to be diligent and actually bringing those things into life. And so today, that's what we're about to get into, and that's how I'm about to show you exactly what I did, how I did it, and how I got to where I am today, and how you can get there too. Step one, I'm always going to talk about a vision board. I'm always going to talk about writing the vision and making it plain. Okay? There are two different types of people in this world. People who are actually happy and successful in reality, and then people who are actually struggling in reality, and the success that they're experiencing is only in their head. They hope, they're thinking about success. They're thinking, oh, I know this is where I want to go. I just know it's going to get better. But in their reality, it's very mundane. It's very low level, or it's very average, or it's just not exactly where you want to be. My question to you today is, which one are you? And if you're watching this video, I'm pretty sure that you probably are the former, trying to get to being an actual successful person who can be proud and happy of where they are in their life and truly enjoy it because it's the life that they envision for themselves and they worked hard to get. Now, there's 3 ways that you can bring this into reality. Whenever you're trying to go somewhere and you're trying to use the maps, right? The first thing you need to do is input your location. The second thing you need to do is put your destination. And then the third thing that you need to do is press go and start following the map. And that's exactly the key to life. That is literally the key to getting where you are. So figure out where you are right now. There's 5 categories that I typically like to always dabble in my life just to keep myself a little bit balanced on all ends, which is spiritual, physical, health, financial, and personal. And sometimes for me, just because I'm a business and I'm an entrepreneur girly, I add a 6th one, which is like my career. So those are the 5 or 6 categories that I would like for you to introduce into your world. And the first thing I want you to do is grab a pen and paper. You could use your notes app, or you could be like me and go old fashioned with it and get a notebook and paper and just begin to write down where you are in life. Spiritually, where you at right now? And be honest, be real. Like, how are you feeling right now spiritually? Are you good right now? Or are you drifting away from God and you can do better? Are you struggling in reading your Bible? Are you struggling in staying consistent with your devotionals? Does it feel like it's hard to hear God and it's hard to pray? Have you just been skating by with, hey God, thank you for waking me up today, I appreciate it, and going on about your life? Are you fasting? What is your relationship with God? Is it good? Are you down on your knees every day? Are you really having that transformative experience in relationship with God? Write that down. Be honest with it. Move on. Physically, are you fit? Are you healthy? What are you putting into your body? Are you taking your vitamins? Are you eating healthy, or are you eating a lot of fast food, processed food, junk foods? How's your water intake? Like, are you energizing yourself through the foods that you eat? Are you eating to live, or are you living to eat? Write it down. Some things that I even like to do is sometimes I'll just grade myself like a 1 through 10. 1 being kind of like very, very poor in this area. 10 being I feel like I'm operating at a 10 right now. So after you write down each category, write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then circle whichever one you feel like you currently are in this moment. And it is okay. Be honest with yourself, because guess what? In a couple of weeks, in a couple of months, you're going to be able to write it down again, and the number is going to move. I promise you. Stick with me, okay? And then, you have your next category, which is financial. How are your finances looking right now? Are you constantly spending money? Do you have any money in your savings account? Are you currently bringing in any income? How much income are you bringing in? Where are you right now? How is your spending habits? How is your saving habits? When you touch money, where does it go? Write those things down. Just be honest. This is just between you and God. You and God, Bookie. Ain't nobody here to judge you. Or are you doing pretty good? Is it tight right now, but you're trying to manage? Like, what does that look like for you? And then for the following categories, you just kind of want to go down through that, right? Good tip too is use your apps for resources. Pinterest. If you need help trying to figure out and pinpoint exactly where you are, or even put it into words, go on Pinterest and type in spiritual check-in questions, physical check-in questions, wellness check-in questions, whatever the category is. Then you can answer those in, and that might actually help you too. And then next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna set the destination. Where do you want to go? Give yourself a time frame for this. You could do it over the next 5 years. You could do it over the next year. You could do it over the next 6 months. You could even do it just for the rest of this year. How would you like to end the year? When it comes December 31st of 2025, what do you want your life to look like realistically? What changes would you like to see? How would you like to feel? How would you like to wake up? What do you want to feel and think when you look in the mirror at yourself? When you're thinking about you and God, where do you want y'all to be locked in at? And don't get me wrong, this is not to just put 10 across the board, but maybe if you come in areas, maybe right now you're at a 3 in certain areas. Okay, maybe our goal in 3 months by the end of the year is to get to a 5. Boom. Maybe in 6 months, our goal is to get to a 6. And maybe a year from now, we'll be averaging around at 8 and 7. Something that we're able to maintain in whatever area that you're thinking about. That's how we can be realistic with it, and that's how I like to act. That's why I like to grade the way that I like to grade myself in those areas. It's time to press go. Yes, this is the time. Pressing go looks like making a plan. What is the action steps that is going to take me from where I am now, how I'm feeling now, to being the version of myself that I see at this time. If you don't know, this is where knowledge is your best friend. God literally says in his word that my people perish from lack of knowledge. So educate yourself in those areas. One of my favorite tools to use is ChatGPT. Go on ChatGPT. There's a voice note in it. You don't even have to type it. I talk to ChatGPT like it's my therapist. Not saying that it is a substitute for therapy, because that's my next move in reeling myself into actual therapy. But right now, baby, a girl got to do what she got to do. And ChatGPT is my best friend, okay? Get into ChatGPT. Speak to it, say, hey, you know, this is currently where my life is, yada, yada, boom. This is where I'm at in these different areas. And this is where I want to be in X amount of areas. And tell it where you want to be. And then ask it, can you create a realistic step-by-step action plan that I could do to achieve that in X amount of months, X amount of years, whatever that looks like for you. And then actually see what it says. And boom, it's as easy as that. And then start doing it. Press go and start doing it. Ask it to break it down. Say, ChatGPT, can you break this down into a realistic morning and night routine that will help me do something, and even weekly, say morning, night, and weekly routine that I can incorporate into my daily lifestyle that will help me to better be able to achieve these goals and make effort towards it on a daily basis. I just gave y'all the keys. I just dropped the keys for y'all right here, right now. Like, go rewind that and listen to what I just said. It was literally that easy. That's the planning process. That is the planning process, the preparation process. Once you get ready to start walking and moving and operating like that, you have to give yourself an identity shift. It is so important for you to change your identity shift in your mentality. The way that you think about yourself, the way that you think about yourself in these different categories and aspects, you will no longer be able to hold on to those. You will no longer be able to show up as that. At this point, you have to die to the current version of yourself to birth this new version of yourself. It is the only way it's going to happen. Because guess what? The version of you that you envision in your head at the destination, you shouldn't want them to be the version of you that you are right now. There has to be transformation. There has to be growth. The Bible says to commit your plans to the Lord and he will make them succeed. Seek first the kingdom of heaven and its righteousness, and everything else that you need will be given unto you. So make sure that you're involving God in this. I couldn't do this on my own. God opened doors for me, especially the door to the house that I'm sitting in right now. He's opened doors for me that I would have never even imagined. When all I did was write these things down. All I did was have a little bit of faith. All I did was try and put a little bit of effort in. It's just been picking up in momentum. And so I'm telling you right now, follow these 3 steps and it will take you from where you are to where you want to be. Just like that. So just to recap of what we talked about today in direction and just getting direction for your life is pretty much telling life where to take you so that you don't wonder why life is running you off the road. Vision. In order to have direction in your life, you need to know where you're going. Okay, it's 2 types of people in this world. It's the successful people who are successful in reality and the people who are struggling in reality and just hoping to be successful one day. Pick who you are now and pick who you want to be then. It's 3 ways to get there. Put in your current location, put in your expected destination, and then lastly, press go. Figure out the action steps, figure out what you need to do, break it down, incorporate it into your life, and press go. When you start moving, allow your thought patterns to change. You might not be able to continue to wake up at the same time that you're waking up. You might not be able to keep eating and snacking on everything that you're snacking on because it's not good for you. It's not good for your health. Like, your body is literally telling you that it needs you to make a change. So change. You're going to have to die to the mentality. No, I'm sorry, I can't eat that. You might not be able to go hang out and do everything that you used to do for fun because now it's time to lock in. It's time to lock in and become the version of you that you've been wanting to be. So no, I'm sorry, I can't go out. I can't go to the club. I can't go hang out. Now, granted, if it's experiences, like opportunities where like it's only seasonal or come once in a year, go and experience life. But if it's just the same routine, you do this all the time, tell yourself no, because the version of you that needs to give it a yard it needs a sacrifice. It needs you to sacrifice who you currently are for who you want to be. Okay? And so if you have any questions or comments, or you have anything that you want me to dive in further into on my YouTube channel, feel free to comment below. I'm still hit y'all with some vloggy vlogs. And yes, I hope this video was helpful. If you found this video helpful and you plan to use any of the action steps, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with somebody that you feel would be beneficial, that it would be beneficial to. But until next time, I love y'all. Peace and positivity. Bye.
You say nothing's wrong at all, baby. I say that we falling off, baby. Maybe we just ain't